Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Ay. Eso no. Un poco español. Es no mucho bueno, pero es okay. Mateo. So what are we doing?
I came up with the name Swift Movement back in like 2006 or 2007 when me and another friend had talked about like an indoor place to train parkour, and there was maybe one or two other gyms in the country at the time, and it was just, it'd be nice to have. And we wanted to come up with a name that represented movement and the training and everything else, and Swift was kind of what came to mind. So that was unfortunately before Taylor Swift got big, and now everybody thinks like we're Taylor Swift fans, but yeah, it's the worst.
Most of the time, a dedicated parkour gym is going to be much better for learning parkour versus a gymnastics gym where oftentimes we'll see students like wanting to just jump and land like on their knees or on their back, or like when you don't have the risk, you don't have to learn how to do things properly. So we see people progress much quicker as far as learning proper technique, learning how to safely, really gives them much more of a respect for their body.
Build all this?
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
The build
It's been a
itself
gradual process.
was, like the main build was probably about a month and a half, but there was a solid 2 to 3 weeks of just pressure washing this floor. Like 2 to 3 inch swap at a time, just
had about a quarter inch of
and
grime.
then having to get that grime out of the space, not just letting it dry back on the floor. So that was the biggest pain in the butt of the whole, like, I would build this gym 3 times over if I did not have to pressure wash the floor again.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, the gym build out kind of started with, we built like all of this static stuff along the wall, and then kind of this bar area, and then later on we added in that whole section. Just a growing facility, so.
It's like a home, it's never done.
Yeah. But I noticed you can like move all this stuff, right?
Yep. Probably about 70% of our facility is movable, so. Lets you be able to adjust things, so if you don't feel comfortable working on a certain thing at further distance, you can bring closer, or if you feel like there's something you want to do, but you need another bail option because you don't want to fall onto whatever else, you can move something over and easily be able to progress. So that's one of the main benefits of the dynamic setup like this, is it allows us to easily adjust things at whatever comfort level you're at.
Oh, de impresionante.
So no place to park? Oh, I can park.
My name is Ben. Yeah, this is Harvest Market. We've only been open about 8 months now. Yeah,
It's like I've been here forever.
that's a good thing. I like to have that feeling that it's like kind of been forever, even though it's been a short time. You get that a lot from people, though. It's amazing how quickly it's gone by. I think that just speaks to the familiarity that people support in products like these and in products as well.
So it's mostly local.
Yeah, I would say we have a lot of local things. We also carry a lot of national brand organic.
When did you decide to? Yeah, obviously it's really hard for us.
Right. We were living in Hawaii before we started this business. We're from Cincinnati originally, and we in Hawaii were caretakers of an organic farm. So in Hawaii, we had access to a lot of local things. So moving back here, we wanted to continue that for ourselves and to share that with the community. So we were actually in Hawaii when we heard that this building was for sale. I thought, hey, let's just try this idea. I wouldn't say it's something that we've always thought about, like it's our dream, but just things fell into place that made sense for us to kind of share our passions the way we've been living ourselves with a larger audience.
What are we doing?
Teeny trailer.
Teeny trailer. Hey.
Okay, so this is Teeny, our road rig. Yeah, so we were thinking by the time this point that we'd have an upgrade, but as things go, that didn't happen. So right now we have to transform this to make it more livable. So if you want to check out inside, I'll show you around. So that got to get fixed. Okay, so this is what we have here. It is a 16-foot, which we were told by I think it's 14-foot trailer. Teeny. This is the inside of it. You know, it's kind of spacious for us little midgets. So you have a bunch of wires hanging out. Quickie insulation we did before our last tour. AC, which that's going to be perfect for the winter time. And so what we gotta do, there's a lot of water damage in the ceiling, so we gotta, well, first thing we gotta take out the carpet that we put down. You know, this stuff. The ceiling we gotta rip out, put in new insulation, rip this out, put a new cupboard in, put some reverse osmosis. You cannot forget the reverse osmosis goes under the sink area because you want extra clean filtered water for drinking and cooking. This is where the refrigerator was. Should we put the refrigerator there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we want that. We're looking at either the uppity ones. What was it called? The down.
Oh, the freezer.
The
No.
freezer down.
But for now we have
vertical.
Yeah,
but-
for now we have that fridge.
Yeah, for now we have a tiny fridge that went
Yeah,
right
go
here.
back.
So this is gonna eventually be where I'm living, but for right now we have to accommodate 2 midget women, which equals to about 1.5 people, and 3 pussycats. Outside litter box, I'm hoping, please say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Same with us, because it wouldn't be fair if we make them poop outside and we get to poop inside. So, that being said, if you want to, over here, this is where all the ants were the first time, and up in the ceiling. Wish I had to rip out a bunch of, I was a murdering bigot and I killed a lot of ants, and I threw some mice in the field because they were inhabiting my space. So this is what we have to work with. We have to make it livable in about a few weeks. So we can do it. It's gonna happen.
Like where I want to go and where I've been. So like, you know, this is where I want to go and this is where I've been. And a lot of that's what it is. It's just things that, you know, places and things that mean stuff to me. So that's where all my inspiration comes from for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You like stuff like that?
So make it funky. Ready? Oh. Sammy, wait.
cool.
Yeah.
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 Right on.
Right on.
That was sweet.
Nick Giese, guitarist, painter, right?
Artist, painter.
Artist, yeah. Mr. Creative. This is your inspiration right here, right?
Yep, that's it.
Water is amazing.
So I come to figure out what I want to do. I'll start sitting here looking at this thing.
So is that what you would say to anybody who wants to get into just creating and
You know, find things that are interesting to you and have a passion for them. You know, the people that achieve the most are the ones who really develop the passion for it. So find something that you really love to do and something that really means something to you. And good things catch other people's attention because we're all different.
right?
And so that's the neat thing about music and art is someone else might have a different view, a different take on it. And, you know, that's the beauty of it all. And, you know, 10 people could paint the same place and they'd all look totally different.
Yeah.
You know, and because this person might be seeing this tree here in the foreground and focusing on that, and this other person is focusing on the reflection. And the other guys said, screw it, I'm doing a waterfall. You don't even see a bridge in his.
Yeah.
You know, and like, that's how you see the world. You know, it's like that moment you want to capture. And that's sort of what I want to do. I want to capture that moment. They were done because of the technique I used. Find it. It's all about making texture.
Yeah. That's why some people use different types of paper too.
So all that moss, feel that. That's all cut in there. I'm literally slicing it. And this is another part of the full moon series.
Okay.
So I'll be putting a light behind that. It makes a neat effect.
Yeah. Are you just gonna do one with just the straight up moon, just the moon shot?
This one, anywhere there's a lit building, you're gonna I'll probably make that one real light. You know, I gotta figure out a way to control the intensity of the lights. So it's gonna require some research. When I do this show, these are all gonna be in custom-made frames with lights behind them. They're gonna be controlled with batteries. And
You use solar powered battery.
I'm gonna be inside. I don't think they're getting hit by the sun because it's a painting. You can't put it in the sunlight.
Yeah.
Here's another one I used. The knife to cut all that texture in that wood.
Ooh. Almost feels like a stone or something. Like that weird, rough.
And it really makes that wood look real,
Yeah.
you know? And it's just fun. I love doing it because you're sitting there just cutting it up, you know what I mean? But you do it in a certain way where you think about it. This is another piece. I just did this about a week and a half ago. I did this for my friend. He's just done a lot of good things for me, so I decided to do a piece for him. And someone told me after I painted it, it looked like there was an American flag in the sky.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
And I was like, it is sort of wild. It is almost like a flag because it sort of gets that darker color where the stars are. And then it's got the stripes looking up. I guess something else. I did not intend to do that, but I guess sometimes things seep out in certain ways, and you know, it's all about interpretation, isn't it?
Yeah. So how often do you sit down and paint? How many pieces do you do that?
I do anywhere from 1 to 5 pieces a week,
Wow. Yeah.
depending on what I'm doing. Especially when I'm sketching. I've done numerous sketches in one day.
Good morning. It's early. Good morning. You didn't sleep.
No. You can tell.
Or you get something on the road, Mike.
Did I?
Oh, that's the,
What's the time?
looks like it has a crystal on it.